so much. This International Students Day, I will take us a bit back. And lovers of history, you are going to enjoy that show. Even if you don't love, the people around will make you love this show on East FM. International Student Day dates back in 1939. This is when 9 students were murdered in Czech Republic. But to be specific, what led to the murder of the 9 was one murder of a student who was called Jan Opletal. In a rally, moreover on an international day in the country, Independence Day, then students got angry upon what was done. This was by the Nazi under Adolf Hitler, which all of us know about. He was a dictator. Therefore, these other students were demonstrating against the murder of their fellow students. But what the government did at that time, it went ahead and closed all learning institutions, both colleges and higher institutions of learning. And today, this day is commemorated such that freedom and democracy is brought in the space of academia, because education is really the backbone of every country, Mr. Moderator.
Now, ever since this commemoration began, you're telling me about 1930-something. It is quite many, many years down the road. What activities always precede this particular day?
Okay, thank you so much. The activities that precede this particular day, if I remember properly, in Uganda, if we cite the records clear, this day was last celebrated in 2013 by the then UNSA, Uganda National Students Association. If there are any others that have been celebrated, maybe they are not on record. And today we are here to celebrate this day. One, we have a theme, ensuring affordable education. Then two, we have to advocate for a better welfare in this education sector. We already have UPE, we have UCE, but today is a day whereby we give in our ideas and we appeal to the government to take up some of these proposals, because we believe we as the students, as the youth, we have ideas that can contribute to national development.
If one of the aims is to have affordable education, for instance in Uganda, do you still doubt affordability of education?
There are two things. There is affordability and not affordability. What we call UPE, which is supposed to be universal primary education, that is supposed to be completely free. This was introduced in 1997. We are now about 23 years down the road. Right now, as a country, we should be transitioning from the discussion of having many people, the majority, the quantity. We should now be moving towards the quality. Therefore, this education is not free, because if you go to the schools, primary schools, secondary schools, people are paying money for ugali, people are paying money for lunch, people are paying money for coaching. Yet this education, the government of Uganda intended that it's supposed to be free. That is not affordable, because majority of Ugandans still live below the poverty line, which is $1 per day. That is 3,500 shillings, Mr. Moderator.
By the way, is this day nationally recognized in Uganda?
Yes, this day is nationally recognized in Uganda. UNSA is under the Ministry of Education and Sports. And today we are having activities nationally. This activity is taking place in Eastern. Here today we are having a talk show on the radio. We have an equivalent talk show that is taking place in Central Uganda on Galaxy FM. And we have those which are taking place in the western part of Uganda in West FM and AET TV stations. Then we are also having those other celebrations that will take place in the northern part of Uganda.
Besides having these appearances on media houses, what are some of these activities, if at all you didn't have an opportunity of being on the media, being on radio, being on the TV, what are these other activities that really come and add weight on this day.
Thank you so much. If I told us about the last celebrations, I do remember, that is in 2013, we had a two-day event. These celebrations, by the way, took place at Mbale district. The first day, it was a physical event, but because of the challenges of COVID, we could not go physically to organize this day. We would have schools come on board. We would have a march in the different cities of Uganda, so that really the International Students' Day is recognized. We could also have activities